again. Say what again? I dare you. I dare you.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It is your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, back with another video review. Today, we're going to be looking at the Antares Harmony Engine Evo or Evolution. The guys at Antares was kind enough to sponsor this video. I'll be doing a couple of videos of their products in the coming days, so shout out to them, big whoop. They want me to check out their products and do tutorials with some of their products, and that's great because I got a lot of vocal tutorial videos coming up, so it's good to have the Antares products like auto-tune and all this stuff to get you guys and show you guys how you can do these great stuff. So yeah, today we're going to check out the Harmony Engine first. I know we're in Studio One, but it's my DAW choice for recording. That's just how it is. Deal with it. But you can do the same thing, anything other DAW. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how it works. Go over the overview of it and let you hear what it sounds like. Yeah, but before we do that, if you can, go to SoundCloud, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow your boy, give your boy a like, all that good stuff. Share this video, thumb it up, and yeah, just leave your comments in the below. But anyway, let's jump right into this and start checking out this VST. So what is the Harmony Engine Evo? Basically, it is a harmony engine, meaning it builds harmonies off of a single track of audio. You know, if you use one singing, one voice, or a stack or whatever, you can harmonize. So you got to multiple take the thing. So you got to record it 3 or 4 times and do your harmonies yourself by singing in different pitches and stuff like that. So it just takes one vocal and it boom makes a harmony out of it. So yeah, here it is right here. I'm gonna show you what it sounds like default. And by the way, I can't sing. Y'all already know that. So please be warned. What I'm about to play you guys is very cringe. But hey, at least you can hear what it sounds like, right? So let's go. This is what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, and I don't really care what they saying. I'm just gonna keep it real, yeah.
So as you can see, yeah, that's the Harmony Engine, what it sounds like. So let's actually go over it and look at all the parameters into it and show you some things you can do to make it to get a good sound with it. So first I'll start with the top and just go into the bottom. You have your humanize function where you can kind of humanize the harmonies as far as like the naturality, the pitch, and the timing. So you can kind of mess with the timing and the pitch variation, which is pretty good. So you can get, you know, either more or less of that sounds. You have it more variation makes it sound more realistic, less makes it sound more robotic, you know, just kind of stuff like that. You have your glide, so it transitions between the rate of it. You have pitch freeze, which I haven't really played with that yet, so I'm about to mess around with that. But I'm guessing it'll freeze the pitch and it'll make it one singular pitch. I got to look into the manual. Didn't really do too much about that, but you know. Then you got the harmony control, which is the part where you do most of your parameters, just like auto-tune, as you can see in auto-tune. Same thing here, you pick your key, your scale. You do need to do the same thing with the Harmony Engine to get the best result. Matter of fact, it wasn't even the right key or scale. The key of this is a minor, natural minor. That's the actual scale of the beat. But yeah, basically the same thing as auto-tune at that point. And you can select, you know, do you want fixed, scale, chords, name, play by MIDI, and other stuff. And I'll show you each of these individuals so you can hear what they would do. Because they have some pretty cool effects to them, and you know, you get some different results. Next, you have all of your controls for each harmony. You have up to 4 harmonies plus your normal input. So at your normal input, you have the level. So you have your level. You can solo it. You can mute it. You can make the tracking choosy or relax, you know, depending on what you go for. So basically kind of an auto-tune effect right there. It'll kind of track it. Then you have your input voice. So, you know, if you're a soprano, alto, tenor, baritone, or bass, or if you're using the instrument, so you can harmonize instruments, which is really interesting, you know, for some cool plucks like that. You have the model, which you can do soft, medium, loud, or intense. I think that just kind of makes that's pretty much the volume. When I played around with it, I might be wrong, but you know what it is. Then you have all the other harmonies. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have your 4 harmonies, as you see the label right there. You have the intervals that they're set at, so you can set them at different intervals, of course, you know, to make, you know, either higher or lower. -8. No, BA, so you have BA. You have different intervals. You can solo mute them. You can change the volume, of course. You can change up the panning. But this only works on if you're using a stereo. If you're using like a stereo version of it, you do that. You could send to a bus and have stereo control over it, but if you're using a mono track, it's just going to be in mono, which is, you know, what it is. You have the vibrato, so you can mess with the vibrato of each individual harmony, which is pretty interesting. You can either solo mute each, you know, harmony, so you can, you know, turn them off. Actually, that's it. That's for, I think this is for the choir. Yeah, it's for the choir, but I'll get to that in a second. So yeah, that's pretty much that with the actual individual harmonies. Then you have your harmony presets. You got different presets. You can name them. Voice parameter presets, same thing. So you pretty much make presets and assign them here and switch between them. Next, you have the choir function, which is basically they have a standalone plugin called Choir, which basically makes stuff sound big and open like a big choir singing it. You actually have that built into Harmony Engine, which is really dope. So you can use that to kind of give it a bigger, more people are singing pretty much. So you can pretty much double, triple, or quadruple the amount of harmonies in that regard if you want more. So you have 2 voices, 4, 8, and 16 voice choir, which is pretty cool. And you have a choir bypass as well. And you have vibrato pitch timing for that as well, and speed and spread. So that's interesting right there. So yeah, that's pretty much the overview of it. Now, how does it sound in practice? So let's just go ahead and mute and solo this so you can hear it by itself. So this is just default.
Oh, yeah.
With no choir on, of course. And like I said, I got the key to set the A to A flat should be A flat natural minor.
Oh, yeah.
No, my bad. It's A minor. I'm so dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, either harmonic or natural, don't really matter. So yeah, so that's the chorus. So once you get the chorus set, that kind of says just like auto-tune, if you don't set the key right, it's gonna sound bad, of course. Like I said, I even sung with auto-tune to make sure it was right. It's supposed to be minor, man. What's going on? There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Bam, even better. So good. So now that's set. And do I have auto-tune on? Yes. Okay, now that's set. Let's just go ahead and start muting them so you hear what it sound like by itself.
Oh, yeah.
That was the original. Then we're gonna bring in one harmony.
And I don't really care what they say.
You see it super pitched up. And just
I'm just gonna keep it real, yeah.
as you know, you can get, like I said, some really good harmonies right there. Now with the different scale intervals, you have fixed intervals, which would be, like you can go to like I can have one on 2, have one on -2, maybe have one go up to 8 and then -8. You have it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's a little too much, so we'll just bring it down some. Maybe about 1, -1.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can get some fixed intervals. I don't really use the fixed intervals. I really use the actual scale because, it makes it sound a lot more natural. But, to his own, like I said, you can definitely change him up here. So I can go like maybe put a 7th in there.
Oh, yeah.
You got to really play around with it. Then you have the chord degrees where it basically plays it in kind of, this gives it kind of a robotic feel, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're looking for kind of a vocoder sound, you can do it with the note degree. You can go to like first chords, 1st and 7th.
Oh, yeah.
So you can get some cool Daft Punk type of chords or sound.
Oh, yeah.
Which I really do like using this. I might be using this function in some of my songs.
Oh.
I just like using the 1st or 7th. You change the first interval, second interval, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good. And you can also mess with the spread, of course, so you can spread it up.
Oh, yeah.
And the register.
And I don't really care. Oh, yeah. And I don't really care what they saying.
I mean, you get some really good vocoder style effects by using the chord degree. And then you got chord names, so you can actually select the chord name. So, in a minor, so we do like minor 7th.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing there.
Oh, yeah.
Get some really good vocoder sound. So yeah, that's dope. And you can play by MIDI, which I don't have my MIDI keyboard hooked up to Studio One because I don't use it for beats anyway. But you can play chords with your MIDI keyboard by selecting via MIDI. And as you play notes with your keyboard, if you had it plugged up, actually I think mine is plugged up. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Now I gotta make a MIDI track, and then you just link it up with a MIDI track, and you can actually play chords in or write chords in, and actually sing to those. It'll actually harmonize to those chords. So that's a good feature there if you want to do it that way. But me personally, I don't do that. That's just me. So now let's look at the choir effect. You know, so you can hear what the choir sounds like. When you open that choir up, you just get, like I said, a bigger, fuller sound with your harmony. So.
Oh, yeah.
So that's before, and then when I activate choir.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you gotta actually activate the voices.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Once you activate, then that's to activate the choir. You turn the choir on, you actually press it, and then it activates choir on each one.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it just gets bigger and fuller. You can go all the way, go down to 16 voices.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can mess with the pitch and timing a little bit to kind of make it more realistic.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it into, you know, my chords right here. Do like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great for like a chorus, a bridge, or EDM type shit right there. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And like I said, it's really just playing around with it, and you know, mess with, like I said, even the humanizer. We can.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can just mess around with it and get some really unique sounds. So overall, Harmony Engine Evo is definitely a great plugin. It's great for, like I said, stacks, ad-libs, harmonies, of course. If you're a singer, if you do, you know, more melodic auto-tune stuff, I really say this is the way to go. Because I say you could take one good recording and just multiply it and make it sound bigger, fuller, and amazing. Let's say you get some crazy effects, not just natural sounding harmonies, but very robotic, digital, artificial sounding harmonies as well. I really like this plugin. I'm going to be using this for a lot. Like I said, I used to have the old one a long time. I used to play with the old one a long time ago. You know, never really used it. But now that I know more about music and the stuff I do, this is going to be a definite tool in my arsenal that's going to make my stuff sound a whole lot better. And I'm going to be doing a lot, you know, more towards with and all that. And plus, say you just got somebody who just can't, you know, nail harmonies that well. This is a great plugin to use to help them just get there a little bit faster and easier. So yeah, I highly recommend looking into this plugin. Trying to go to the website. I'll put a link in the description below. Try out the demo. Play around with it. I would say get this plugin because, like I said, if you're definitely a singer or somebody who works with a lot of singers, or you got somebody who do hooks for you or whatever, this could bring your production to the next level. And it definitely will, because it makes, for one, your workflow faster, but it sounds great at the same time. So yeah, I highly recommend this. Check it out. Please check it out. It's dope. I like it. I'm not just saying that because it's a sponsored video. This is actually a good plugin. It really is. Not many plugins on here do this, especially automatic. You know what it is. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy like always. Y'all know who it is, your boy Slim, aka Mr. Differ. You got any more questions, please leave in the description below. I'll answer them best I can. I'll leave the link to this video, to the link to this product to the website. And once again, I want to say shout out to the guys at Antares for sending in this, you know, to check out and, you know, give you guys my opinion on it and what it is. So yeah, you know what it is, your boy Slim, aka Mr. Differ, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So guess what? Have a good one, everybody. See you next time.